This is eRadio Live.
Right now it is time for our social media talk, and nice to welcome back Carla De Beer this week. Carla, how's it going?
Hi, and I'm well, thanks yourself.
I'm good. We missed you last week. How are you feeling?
Great. Yeah, sorry about that. Feeling much better. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Now, today is quite an interesting topic, and we've been seeing that going around on social media for a while now, and we're going to look at reputation management online on social media.
Yes, it's a very important thing to know about, and how to manage your own reputation and stay on the safe side, so you don't get fired from work or sit broke at home without a job because you said something silly or stupid that you shouldn't have said in the first place.
We're seeing so many examples of that, Carla?
Exactly. So many examples. I mean, we can chat a whole day about all the examples I have. But I mean, I would like to run you through a few of them just to give people the idea of how fast it happens. And it doesn't matter how old you are. It can happen at any time of the day. It can happen at any stage of your life. As long as you're on social media, you are taking that risk to damage or tarnish your reputation. And I have this lovely quote from Warren Buffett that says it takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. If you think about that, you'll do things differently.
Exactly.
And in the social media space, I mean, it doesn't even take 5 minutes. It takes 5 seconds. It's literally the push of one single button.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And and there it goes. It takes one other person to see what you've posted in South African law, because I mean that's what publication is in South African law. It's just one other person sees your post, it's seen as published, and we treat it the same as on the front page of a newspaper. So we all basically journalists, if you want to, like modern journalists, if you want to put it that way. And it happens so fast.
Yeah, Carla, and even if you delete it, there's a good chance that somebody took a screenshot of it. So that means it's never going to go away.
Yes, it's absolutely true. I mean, we say the screenshot is from the devil, and if somebody has a screenshot of it, you can delete it wherever you want it. I mean, it's already been in circulation, I suppose, all over South Africa, depending on what type of news it is, especially if it's more like a racist thing. With the social media climate in South Africa at the moment, we need to be careful what we say on social media.
So careful. And also what you said a week or two ago about the billboard. If you wouldn't put it on a billboard next to a busy highway, don't say it on social media.
Exactly. I am so for the billboard test. It's one of the most important tests that you're ever going to do in your life concerning social media. I mean, I have this lovely example of a young girl, well, not so young anymore now, but when it happened to her, Paris Brown. She was the youngest crime commissioner for the United Kingdom's youth. So basically the spokesperson between the youth and the police. And the youngest person ever to get this title. She was 18 years old when she was awarded the title. And the Daily Mail in the UK decided to do an interview with her because she got popular overnight. So they did some digging, they did some investigating, and the first thing they did was they Googled her name. And the first thing that came up was her Twitter account. And they went onto her Twitter account, they scrolled through, digging some stuff up, and they came across tweets that she tweeted when she was 14 years old. I mean, when we were 14 years old, let's be honest, I mean, we didn't know much. And they came across tweets that she tweeted about sex, drugs, and alcohol. And they made these tweets public and for the whole world to see. And the next day she was fired. And she is much older now, 20s, I would say, late 20s, early 30s. And, she still has that reputation. When you Google Paris Brown, the tweets are the first thing that comes up.
Oh, no.
And I mean, a bit closer to home, I mean, we all know the Adam Cathawella story. The guy who made the video that went viral when he was in Greece, and he said he used the K word, and he said no K in sight. He sent the video to a closed group. That video leaked out, and the video went viral across the whole of SA, across the whole world. I mean, it happened in 2018.
Yeah.
That video went so viral, the South African Human Rights Commission took him to court in 2019, where they they fined him 150,000 rand to be paid off over 30 months, and he needed to perform community service. The Randburg Magistrates Court has fined him 50,000 rand or 2 years imprisonment, which is suspended for 5 years, and the only reason it got suspended was because of the hefty fine from the Equality Court in 2019. But I mean, everybody was in danger at that time. I mean, they boycotted his business. If he's broke, doesn't have any money left. He's jobless, and I mean his wife was some other position at Nike, and I mean they were so scared. Nike was so scared that they were going to do the same with the H&M saga a while back, and they closed all their shops the following day just to be safe because they were scared that they're going to be boycotted. And the Twitter mob, we call them the Twitter mob, found out where his kids went to school, and they both went to a school in Johannesburg. And the school actually wrote him a letter to tell him, listen here, you're not welcome on our school grounds. I mean, it's just not, you think you're just sending a simple little video to a group of friends, and your whole life is ruined. And it happens so quickly. And people need to remember that. And we really need to think twice before we post something on social media. If it's controversial and you don't know how people are going to feel about it, rather don't post it. Call a close friend, have a phone call and tell them about your issue and get it over and done with. But I would strongly advise to not put stuff on social media that you're not 100% sure of, and you're not 100% sure that it's true and for the public benefit.
Carla, do you also have an example of the well-known estate agent lady here in South Africa?
Oh yes, lovely, with the on the south coast.
Yes.
So we still have people today that don't buy properties from this estate agency just out of principle of what happened. She basically took a photo of I think it was the Durban beachfront, I'm not sure, and she posted it, and she referred to the photo as a few or all of the baboons on the beach.
Yeah, that one.
She got fired. She will never ever be a real estate agent again. I mean, if you Google her name, it also, that's the first thing that comes up. And Google it's our best friend in some instances, and then on the others, I mean, if you go for an interview and that type of thing comes up, I'm not going to appoint you at my company. If the first thing that comes up says that you're a racist, and you've gotten a hefty fine at court, or you were imprisoned for 2 years, or got a fine and imprisonment, it's not something you want on your record.
Carla, I just did a quick Google search. That lady that we just spoke about, the estate agent, she's actually no longer with us. She passed away, it looks like 2 years ago. She had lung cancer. But her final years were absolute hell because of that social media post.
Exactly, it was, and I feel sorry for her, to some point, because I mean, to live this life, and you're an estate agent, and everything is just going the way you want to, and one simple post about the wrong thing, and you should have just kept it to yourself, and look what it did.
Yeah. Absolutely devastating. And then we're also looking at, if we go, as they say, across the pond, I mean, just look at the comments circulating on social media today about Harry, especially Meghan Markle, following her interview, or their interview with Oprah Winfrey.
Yes, I know that has quite it started a big debate, and we are following it closely. Well, I'm following it closely, and I can't wait for the interview tonight.
Yes,
so
same here.
I'm very excited for that to hear what Meghan and Harry has to say.
Yeah, that's going to be very, very interesting. I think the royals won't be too pleased.
No, definitely not. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tonight.
Yes. Well, Carla, thank you so much. As always, great stuff. How do we follow the Digital Law Company on social media?
You can just give us a follow on Facebook, a like on Facebook, the Digital Law Company by Emma Sadler, or Instagram, the Digital Law Company. Emma's Twitter account is at Emma Sadler, and you can follow me on Facebook, Carla De Beer.
Excellent. Carla, listen, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and then we'll catch up again next week, Mondays at 2 o'clock for our social media
Thanks,
talk.
Ian.
Have a lekker day.
Right, thank you so much. Have a splendid Monday.
You too.
Good. Okay.
Thanks,
bye.
Carla. Bye now. That's Carla De Beer of the Digital Law Company chatting to us. We do our social media talk every Monday at 2 o'clock right here on eRadio Live. Remember to watch what you say on social media. As they say, if you wouldn't put it on a billboard next to a busy highway, don't put it out there on social media. Even in the comments section, it will come back to haunt you.